Hare Krishna. Let's begin with Kirtan. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nitya-dāsa Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram 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 Jaya Lakshman Hanuman Sitaram Jaya Lakshman Hanuman Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sitaram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सीताराम भगवान की, श्री राम नवमी महामहोत्सव की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरे कृष्णा। तो प्रार्थना से प्रारंभ करते। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। There is only very simple prayer to Lord Ramachandra, which Lord Chaitanya would recite. So you all can recite after me. Ram Raghava Ram Raghava, Ram Raghava Pahi Mam, Ram Raghava Ram Raghava, Ram Raghava Rakshamam, Dakshine Lakshmano Yasya, Vame Cha Janakatmaja, Purator Marutir Yasya, Tam Vande Raghunandanam. Hare Krishna. So all of you are welcome in today's session. So thank you for coming. And today we are discussing on the occasion of Sri Rama Navami, which will be on day after tomorrow. But because today is the day when all the devotees are available, today is holiday, so we make it holy day. Right? In Krishna consciousness, holiday is holy day. Right? Not the color holy. We are talking HOLY, holy. The auspicious day. Right? So people, they make the holiday into unholy day. Right? Outside world, people, they have a holiday, so they want to do some sense gratification, some sinful activities and all, and thus they make that holiday into unholy day. But Vaishnavas make holiday into holy day. By discussing Krishna Katha, by discussing about Supreme Lord's glories. So we see that this is such a wonderful opportunity. In fact, Lord comes exclusively for this purpose only. I began the other lecture also. In the beginning, we were saying this only. What is the purpose of Lord's coming in this world? Why does He come? Why does He appear? So actually, Krishna appears in this world, Ramachandra appears in this world so that we can discuss His glories. So this is very nicely explained. In Krishna Leela, when Putana came to kill Krishna, so then when she entered Krishna's house, Krishna closed the eyes. For those of you who have heard 10th canto, read 10th canto, Krishna closed the eyes looking at Putana. So why did He close the eyes? There are lot of explanation. There are 23 reasons why Krishna closed eyes. How many? 23 reasons they are mentioned like that. So various reasons. You must have heard, Krishna closed the eyes because He thought that in my avatar as Rama, the first demon I killed was a woman. And now I come as Krishna, the first demon that I have to kill is again woman. So he remembered, yes, I had killed Tataka. So here I am killing now Putana. So they are going to say, how are you merciful towards women if you kill the first demon as women? So Krishna said, but she is not a woman. Woman is so tender-hearted. She is a demoness, so I can kill her. So thinking like this, he was thinking about this. He remembered his Ramachandra, his appearance as Ramachandra, where we know that he killed Tataka. So this is one reason. Another reason is that he wanted Putana to feel that, oh, this is just a small child. Just see, as soon as I arrived, maybe the child became fearful. So sometimes if children, they are very fearful, then they close the eyes, right? If they see something, like immediately they close the eyes. So Krishna also wanted to give. So like that, the reasons can go on. Once I gave a class on only these 23 reasons. Why Krishna closed the eyes. That was the whole class. All different reasons. But what is the most important reason actually? Why Krishna or Ramachandra, they do such pastimes? The most important reason is so that the devotees come together and discuss why Krishna closed the eyes. That's the most important reason. So that the devotees can come together and say, hey, why Krishna closed eyes? So they can go on discussing these things, right? Just like you have a flower, lotus flower or rose flower. So what happens? The lotus flower attracts all the honeybees, bumblebees, right? So bumblebees immediately, wherever there is honey, they come there, like that. So Krishna, by performing such pastimes, He manifests that honey, and then all these devotees, acharyas, they come there and say, hey, wait, why Krishna closed eyes? Let's discuss this. Why Krishna closed eyes? So the greatest reason is that Krishna performs pastimes. He does something specific in his pastime so that the devotees will discuss about it. That's the greatest purpose. He can accomplish all other purposes in other ways also. But main purpose is that you come together and discuss. Right? See, if there were no pastimes, लीला नहीं होते थे तो क्या discuss करते थे हम? Just imagine no pastimes of Krishna. So then what will devotees speak? And this is what happens with Mayavadis actually. So that's why they are such, they leave their books and they come to our book, Bhagavatam. And Mayavadis say, Srimad Bhagavatam Katha Gyan Yagya. You know, what Prabhupada would say, what you people are doing in our book? You should discuss your book. You know, these Mayavadis are the impersonalists. They think that God is Maya, you know. They say God is light or everyone is God. Like they have all these versions, different versions. So when it comes to Katha, if they arrange some Upanishad Katha, nobody comes. But you arrange Bhagavad Katha, everybody comes. Because Leelas are so wonderful. Leelas are so beautiful, right? So that's what, if there was no Katha, then what will the whole devotee community or bhaktas do? So Krishna performs, Ramachandraji performs these wonderful pastimes so that all of us on occasions or even otherwise we can come together and discuss these wonderful pastimes. Srila Prabhupada was once in Wardha, a place called Wardha in Maharashtra, and he was invited to give a talk on Bhagavad Gita. There was one famous person in Maharashtra called as Vinoba Bhave, and Vinobaji had called Prabhupada and all this. So other spiritualists were also called, and talk was on Bhagavad Gita and especially on Krishna performing various leelas, pastimes, what is the prayojan, what is the purpose, So now, because most of them were impersonalists, so they did not have much to talk about, Krishna's appearance and all that, because they think Krishna's appearance and all is Maya, so what they will talk about, right? This way. So Prabhupada's talk was second last. So by the time Prabhupada came to talk, already 5-6 people had spoken, and those 5-6 people had put all the Matajis and children to sleep by their talk. The children were just distracted or sleeping, and some of the Matajis were sleeping because the talk was like very boring talk on some general aspects of Supreme and all, which was not very palatable like that. So by the time Prabhupada came, Prabhupada saw that the whole atmosphere is very dull, and so Prabhupada, as soon as he sat on Vyasasana, he signaled the devotees and said, start kirtans, like that. And no slow kirtan, directly fast. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So so fast kirtan started, everybody jumped, started dancing, ecstatic, Everybody children started dancing, women got up, they started clapping, old men, they also started dancing. So everybody became like very alert, like that. So in this way, Prabhupada made everybody alert and then spoke Krishna Katha. Then he spoke nice Krishna Katha, which everybody heard. He spoke about Krishna's purpose of his descent, and very nice Leela he spoke and like that. So, because Bhagavat is full of these pastimes, so this was how Prabhupada then, made all the audience very, very happy. So after Prabhupada, there was one Mayavadi. Again, he was supposed to speak. So he saw this trick of Prabhupada, what he is doing, like that. But then Mayavadis, they don't want to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because that is personal name of Krishna, and that is Mukhya Naam, and especially personal name. So he saw, but Swamiji did something which I will also try. So he said, I will try with the names that we chant. So they chant names like Parabrahma and Satchidananda, Satyagyan, Parabrahma, Nirvishesh, Chidmatra Sapta, like that. All such names they have. They don't chant Hare Krishna and Raghupati Raghav, Raja Ram, such beautiful names, because they don't believe in Leelas and all. So he also got up and he started chanting, Om Para Brahma Satchidananda Nirvishesh Chinmatra Om Para Brahma. And then all these children are and they're like looking like, Kya chal raha hai? What is he doing? And Mataji was saying, what's going on? All the old men saying, keep quiet, like that. So he's saying, Om Para Brahma, Chitta Ananda Nirvishesh, like that. So Prabhupada was sitting on dais and he was seeing at him what's going on. Prabhupada said to devotees, start kirtans, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. As soon as Prabhupada said start kirtans, everybody jumped up and started Hare Krishna, Hare, like huge kirtans and all. And then this Mayavadi was there. He understood that here we can't do anything like that. So he automatically moved away. And Prabhupada said, just do kirtans, all of them, like that. So one of the sannyasis was telling that sometimes Prabhupada defeated Mayavadis even without talking to them. Prabhupada, just by dealing with them in such a way, by giving taste of Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada defeated them. He did not even talk to him anything. He just showed the people where is the taste, you see. Is it in holy names? Is it in Krishna Katha? Or is it in Parabrahma, Satchidmatra Satta, right? So the point is, what I wanted to say was that actually Krishna Katha is like very sweet, Rama Katha, Krishna Katha, pastimes of the Supreme Lord. They are so sweet actually. If they were not there, what would devotees do? They are the life and life elixir for all the devotees. So on these occasions and all, when we discuss these pastimes, we see that how wonderful they are, how relishing they are in our life, that they give us the wisdom and at the same time they also nourish us fully. So Sri Ramachandra's pastimes also, we are Krishna devotees, right? But then we are also Sri Rama devotees, right? Hare Krishna, and our mantra has Hare Ram also. So Prabhupada said Hare Rama in Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it refers to 3 Ramas, he said. What are these 3 Ramas? Balarama, Radharamana and Sri Rama. Yes. So when we say Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, so that Rama, it is addressing Sri Ram. It is also addressing Radha Raman. Krishna is also known as Rama because he is the one who is Radha Raman. He is the one who is delight of Srimati Radharani. And then also Balaram is there within that Mahamantra. So Mahamantra includes actually. Mahamantra includes all these aspects, these beautiful meanings. So these wonderful pastimes, like Sri Ramachandra's pastimes, especially they are very relevant for every sadhaka, because you see Sri Ramachandra's life is very much like an ideal husband, ideal brother, ideal son, ideal king. Everything is ideal. That's why Sri Ram is known as Maryada Purushottam. But Sri Krishna is known as Purna Purushottam or Leela Purushottam. Sri Krishna. And these 3 terms are there. Prema Purushottam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Leela Purushottam, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And Maryada Purushottam, Sri Ram. Like that. So, Sri Ramachandra, his activities, they are very ideally suited for us as an ideal human being, if you want to act in this world, then Ramachandra's activities are very ideal. Sri Krishna's activities, they are to show supremacy, to show supremacy, Bhagavatta. But Ramachandra's activities are to show what is Adarsha, what is ideal, like that. So every avatar has its purpose. We have to know every form of the Lord has its purpose. So Krishna, primarily in his life, he appears and shows that he is beyond rules. That's Krishna. The purpose of his descent is to show that he is beyond rules. He does not have to follow any rules. Still he follows, especially in his life in Dwaraka, we see that Krishna followed a very ideal example. But as such, Acharyas explain that Krishna's appearance in this world is not to show what is an ideal human being. It is to show what is Bhagavatta, how he is Swarat. He does not need any rules or anything, Sri Krishna. But when it comes to Rama, he follows or he shows a life which is ideal for human beings. So both are Supreme Lord, both are supremely independent, but one has a purpose of showing, okay, this is how a human being should behave, while the other one has the purpose, Krishna has this purpose of that don't try to judge the Supreme Lord. He is beyond your judgment. He is inconceivable. So that's why the way Krishna acts, you can say, is that he is beyond all question. He is supreme, like that. So Sri Ramachandra, we see that in his life there is so much to learn, especially for the sadhaka, like that. So in today's session, I will basically speak about the power of association. Three associations from the Ramayana, where we see that how the devotee acted in a particular way, because of which a particular result was achieved. So we will see the cases. We'll see three cases. We'll see the case of Manthara and Kaikeyi. Then we will see the case of Sugriva and Lakshmana. And then we will see the case of Ravana and Vibhishana. So these three cases, and we'll see the influence of the association, how it happened. So as soon as we talk about association, first we have to understand something. Is association just physical proximity? Is that called association? When we talk about association, if we are together with a person, is that called association? Or association is something beyond that also? Yeah, association is something deeper actually. Why? Physical proximity is not called actually association. Association means there is influence, there is transfer of desires. Sometimes we have to work in outside world. So you are a devotee, they are non-devotees. So when we are working with them, are we taking their association or not? What do you say? Are we taking their association? If we are working with them, we are together with them. So we are in their association. But point is, are we getting influenced by that association? See, you may be physically in proximity with someone, but when you start getting influenced by that person's ideas, that is called association. So you may be together with someone, but you may not be in his association. And try to understand this point. Just coming together is not association. The point is, one should also get influenced by the desires, by the philosophy, by what one is teaching. So it is very wonderful to come in this association of Vaishnavas. But when we come in this association, we also consider, okay, am I listening to devotees? Am I changing my desires? Am I accepting bhakti? So if I am influenced by devotees, if I am influenced by these teachings, if I accept that change, then you are taking a very wonderful association, like that. So that's the point. And similarly, when you go outside, you may be in non-devotee people's, you may be together with non-devotees, but if you don't get influenced by them, तो आप उनका संग कर रहे हो क्या? Are you taking his association? You are not taking his association. And this way. So that's the defining factor actually when it comes to association. So when Manthara, she spoke to Kaikeyi, right? Kaikeyi was very happy actually. Kaikeyi was very happy that Lord Ramachandra was going to be the king, and she was jubilantly getting ready for Rama's coronation, and she was like very happy. Dashrath Maharaj had how many wives? 3 wives he had. So the wives were Kausalya, Kaikeyi and Sumitra. So out of them, Kaikeyi was the youngest, and Kaikeyi was very qualified, very beautiful. She was the favorite queen of Dashrath Maharaj. So when Ramachandra was going to become the king, she was very happy. She became naturally very, very happy because Ram was loved by all. So she was very happy, getting busy with the arrangements, and she was herself getting ready and all that. And there came this lady, this Shadyanthrakari. Who was that? Manthara. So Manthara was the one. And this Manthara said to Kaikeyi that, what are you doing? You are celebrating. See, Ram, Shri Ram, is he your son? So she said, yes, he loves me more than his mother. Like that. Manthara said, no, you are not understanding. So Manthara was a very, very tricky lady. In fact, we see that this whole arrangement was ordained by the Supreme Lord because, Ravana was to be killed. So Manthara, you see, she started preaching to Kaikeyi, saying that you don't understand. See, you are saying that he loves me like I am his own mother, like that. But as soon as he becomes king, then the things will change. You will be treated like a dasi, and your sons, they will become like, completely dependent on Ram. Then you see how he will act. He will not treat you, all of you, properly. He will treat like slaves and all. So now when this was going on, this is first case now, association we are talking about. So Manthara, when she was speaking like this, Kaikeyi, she was like, no, don't say like that. No, don't say like that. Her protest was not very strong, because somewhere she was feeling, probably she is saying the right thing. So when she heard Manthara, she heard little submissively. She should have actually said, what nonsense? Don't talk this nonsense. Go away from here. But she started saying, no, Manthara, see, it's not like that. I don't think so it is like that. Manthara said, what? I know everything. It is like this only. No, I think it is not like that. So she is speaking to Manthara, but she was very submissive or very weak and feeble in front of Manthara. So you see, Manthara is compared to mind by the Acharyas. So mind is also Manthara, sitting inside us only. जैसे मंत्रा तो बाहर थी, but mind is sitting in our mind. Mind is sitting in our own existence here in this body, and that mind also, when we become happy with bhakti, it starts, doing shadyantra. It starts telling us, you are becoming happy by bhakti. You don't understand. The mind starts telling, see, these devotees, now they will engage you so much in bhakti. They will take so much time of yours. So you will say, no, but it is good. No, bhakti is good actually. They are all engaging me. No, you don't understand. Mind will say to us, initially they will say, just chant 16 rounds and come for prasadam. Then they will say, can you do service? Then they will say, can you do this whole program coordination? Can you take some responsibility? They will go on increasing the service. So you may say, Arey, what but? Listen to me. Mind is telling, don't stop this nonsense. I'm telling you, it is not good. Better, you stay away from this association of devotees like that. Or don't get into that too much. And then you say, but my mind, no, nothing but. I'm telling you, this is how it is. So, if we hear mind like Kaikeyi heard mantra, then just like Kaikeyi's mind completely changed, no? So similarly, our, somebody can just quiet him. Yeah. Yes. So you see, if we hear submissively the mind, so then mind also acts like mantra. Actually, Kaikeyi should have chastised the mind there, isn't it? Kaikeyi should have chastised Manthara, who was acting like mind there, saying that, what you are saying? Keep quiet, nonsense, foolish woman. Ramchandra is so glorious, he is taking care of everyone, he will take care of me also, he is taking care of you also, like that. But then she heard very submissively, because Mantra had convinced her that I am your well-wisher. So similarly, you see, the non-devotee friends or our mind, it convinces us, I am your well-wisher, like that. So, it's very important as devotees that actually we become strong in fighting the mind. Otherwise, our mind usually does not like, does not like that we become more serious in bhakti or we become more serious in service and all that. So, till the time we become very pure, we have to deal with mind little strictly. Just as here, mantra should have been dealt very strictly by Kaikeyi. What would Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati say? One should beat the mind in the morning by broom, he would say. You should beat the mind in the morning by broom and in the evening by chappal. Hundreds of times. You should beat the mind, So one of the Acharya in Gaudiya line says, why broom in the morning and why chappal in the evening? He says, because when we chant in the morning, it is like brooming, it is like sweeping, So we sweep and take all the dirt away. So morning we beat the mind by chanting Hare Krishna, like that. And then again it is said in the evening, we should beat by chappal, So this chappal signifies the order of the Guru. So especially during day or in the evening, it is said that by rendering service, by executing, following the instructions given by the Guru to render practical service, we beat the mind. So by both ways, by chanting Hare Krishna and also by rendering service, if we do by these two things, that chappal is basically, it is signifying the instruction of Guru, shoes of the Guru that we are keeping on our head and we are executing that instruction, following the instructions this way. Otherwise, mind is ready to act like mantra. So then Kaikeyi, very, very like a weak lady, she kept on hearing mantra, and then mantra fully convinced her that. So you remember, one time you had one benediction that was there with Dashrath Maharaj. So you never asked for that benediction. Now is the time, ask. Like that. So she gave all, deadly ideas to Kaikeyi, and then Kaikeyi also thought, yes, now I can do it. So you see, Kaikeyi, when she took that association, mantras association, so although initially she felt that what mantra is saying is not right, but she very submissively heard mantra. So that was the problem. We should not hear mind submissively. We should not hear, see, you can say mind, you can even say non-devotee friends, right? Sometimes when we are becoming devotees, we are coming. So what happens? Our non-devotee friends are also like this. Hey, don't go to Hare Krishna. Hey, don't go too much. Even in our childhood, right? Childhood or in bhakti initial years. Like parents also sometimes when the child starts chanting and all, they say, itna nahi karna beta, thoda sa, little bit, right? When I started chanting 4 rounds and all, my uncle came to meet me, and then he saw I was chanting like Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So he said, uncle said to me, "Arey beta, itna nahi karna, thoda sa karna, 2 minute jab karna hai bas." So I said, why? Then when will you do like this, meaning 4 hours, 4 rounds or like that? He said, that you can do when you become of my age. So then I said, how many you do? I asked him, so at your age, how many you do? No, I don't do anything. So then how is that? Right? So person feels like, okay, you become of my age and that time you can chant. बड़ा होने के बाद करना बेटा, आप तो बड़े हो गए, आप करते हो, नहीं करते फिर ऐसे कैसे, right? So the point is this, that we oftentimes see that that's the nature of the mind, to push things ahead, to push things away, always postpone it this way. So mantra signifies that non-devotee association, or mind is also non-devotee, so that's why mind's association also. So the way to deal with that, acharyas say that it's to deal with the mind very strictly, not deal with submission to the mind. So because mantra, Kaikeyi, she heard mantra submissively, very humbly, so she could influence, you see. So this is the first case of the association actually, where the association completely changed a person, right? Kaikeyi, who was a very sweet, affectionate mother, she suddenly turned into a lady which caused so much of disaster by sending Ramachandra away for Vanavas. That caused so much grief to Dashrath Maharaj, and Dashrath Maharaj left the body, and then she thought that all this will please Bharat, but when Bharata came, he became angry on her. So you see, it is a complete disaster. She could not please anyone. She could neither please Bharata nor Dashrath Maharaj, what to speak of Ayodhyavasis and what to speak of all of it this way. Just because of listening to the mind very, very submissively. Just because of listening to the non-devotees very, very submissively. This is the first case. Then we see the second case of, Sugriva. So Sugriva, we see that he had promised that after Lord Ramchandra gives him the kingdom of Kishkinda, so he had promised that he will help Sri Ram in finding out Mother Sita. That time there was rainy season going on like that. And then he had promised. But what happened? After Lord Ramchandra helped him regain the kingdom by defeating Vali, then Sugriva became very much influenced by all the opulence and all the sensual pleasures that he got through that gaining of the kingdom. So he became very much carried away by it. He started enjoying all the pleasures, and he started spending a lot of time in sense gratification. So he forgot only that he had made some promise to Lord Ramachandra. And the 4 months of rainy season passed away. Now here was the time that they should go out to search Sita. But then he was, nicely enjoying like that. So some messages were sent to Sugriva that please, now you fulfill your promise. Now you should send out all the monkeys and all in search of Mother Sita, like that. But then he was in his own world. That's the nature of sense gratification, right? Once somebody gets into sense gratification, so it's like an intoxication. See, the great wealth, if great wealth is there or great beauty is there, Mother Kunti calls it as an intoxication, isn't it? Edhamana madhapuman janma ishwarya shruta shribhir edhamana madhapuman naivar hatya bidhatum vai tvama kinchana gocharam. Edhamana means that which edhati, which goes on increasing. edhamana mada. Mad jo hai, pride, that goes on increasing. That is how the Janma Aishwarya Shruta Shri are. So usually speaking, these things cause a great pride in people, right? कोई बहुत बड़े जन कुल से है, बहुत बड़े कुल से, so he feels great pride. Or somebody has great wealth, then one becomes very proud. Same way, if somebody is very beautiful, then one becomes very proud. Somebody is very learned, Shruta, then one becomes also very proud. So these things cause pride, and then pride causes intoxication. So when great opulence came to Sugriva, when he regained it, so he also became intoxicated with that. And then he forgot. See, you should not forget the promise made to Supreme Lord, right? If some promise is made to Supreme Lord, we should never forget that promise. We should not forget promise made to anyone in general. But what to speak of Supreme Lord? You know, how can one forget that? So Lakshman was getting very angry, that this person, Sugriva, he promised Ram that we will search Mother Sita, but he is not he is not doing anything on that. So finally Lakshman thought that I have to give him and go and give him some prasad. Then only, then only he will listen, because he is not in the mood. He is just all the time, intoxicated with all the enjoyment and all that. So then in Ramayana it is described, Lakshman came there, and just from a distance, seeing Lakshmana's eyes, they were red with anger, that how can he neglect Ramachandra's order, and he had promised Ramachandra he had promised that he will help Ramachandra. How can he neglect that? So when Lakshman was walking, his eyes were like red hot with anger. So seeing that only, the monkey soldiers and all, they ran inside, to tell that, you see, Lakshman has come and he is very, very angry, like that. So they ran inside and they wanted to tell Sugriva, but Sugriva was like in his own world. Finally they told, Lakshman is here, he is coming in the palace. Now if you don't come and do what was promised, then he said, Lakshman, I will kill you only. Literally, he was like so angry that way. So all this intoxication was there in Sugriva, but when he saw that Lakshmana is directly arriving now, so then he understood that yes, actually I had made this promise to Ramachandra. So he ran out and he fell at the feet of Lakshmana. He thought, before Lakshmana says something, I will only fall at his feet. So he fell at the feet of Lakshmana and he said, I'm very sorry, I forgot. Lakshmana said, how can you forget? Ramachandra helped you, and when now the time came to reciprocate back, how can you forget? He said, and his eyes and his whole avatar was so deadly that again and again Sugriva begged forgiveness, and he said, no, right now I am sending all the monkey soldiers. They will set out for searching Mother Sita. He said like that, and then Lakshmana was pacified when he said that. So if you do some offense happens, so after that offense happens, first thing is that we beg forgiveness and then we set right the situation also. Just like here, Sugriva, he not only begged forgiveness, but he immediately said, immediately I am sending all the monkey soldiers and all, so that they start searching for Mother Sita. Like that. Sometimes we do some mistakes and we only say, Prabhuji, sorry Prabhuji, please forgive. But what are we doing to correct that situation? If we have done some mistake, something. So we should also work for correcting that particular mistake, like that. Like sometimes in a feast, once happened that, a huge feast was made, and somehow in the halwa, instead of putting sugar, a very classic mistake, right, which happens everywhere. Instead of putting the sugar, what was put? Salt was put. Salt was put in the, and then halwa, people, usually they best for the last, right? They keep in the end. Madhurena samapayet. Let's end with the sweet. And then this halwa was there, butter halwa. Everybody's like ecstatic. Now we'll take like that. And then you put in the mouth. What is this? What's there in the halwa? It was all salt. So you can see. Salt, little bit in sabji is okay. A little bit more. You have tasted in halwa salt? You cannot take. It is like horrible. You want to just spit it out. Even though it is prasad, one may feel like, oh, somebody else can take. Please spare me. Like that. So now, if something like this happens and we realize that this is a mistake, right? So, just saying that, oh, I'm sorry, mistake happened, like that. Please, sorry Prabhuji, by mistake, I don't know, I was sleeping or what, I put salt, like that. So that is one thing, but the thing is, okay, what now? What can we do now? What is the solution? So that aspect also is very important. Here Sugriva is showing that, okay, begging forgiveness, one thing, but then also doing that positive aspect. Okay, so right now we can't cook probably anything new. So is there some ready-made sweet already available? So get it and serve that out and set it right, like that. Even Prabhupada was like this. One time Prabhupada told his secretary something that you don't forget this thing, to send some enclosure. And exactly he did that. He forgot the enclosure. And then when Prabhupada would take Rudra Avatar, then Prabhupada was sweetest person, but when he would when he would become angry, then like Shivji only, he would be. So he started chastising his servant like, how many times I told you that don't forget the enclosure. Where is your mind? Why you forgot? Like that. And then he was saying, sorry Prabhupada, please forgive me Prabhupada, I did offense, please Prabhupada, like that. And Prabhupada was the more he was saying sorry, Prabhupada's pitch was raising further. And he was again and more chastising. So he thought, what to do? I am saying, please forgive me again and again. And Prabhupada's voice is getting further raised and all. So finally, by divine inspiration, he said to Prabhupada, I will set this right. Immediately, today evening only, I will do another telegram and get this whole enclosure sent to them, like that. So as soon as he said that, then Prabhupada said, yes, do it. And Prabhupada was pacified immediately. So you see, the aspect is there that when we are serving spiritual master, then we have to serve also with intelligence. Not serve without intelligence, like that. So humble, submissive service, but with intelligence. So in that condition where the situation was set to be set right, then when that was done, then Prabhupada immediately became pacified, like that. So here also Sugriva understood his mistake and immediately he said to Lakshmana that I will set this right by sending the monkey soldiers immediately, this way. So now this second case you see now, here we see that Sugriva, he was influenced by the bad association, by the sense enjoyment and by the circumstances and all that. But by Lakshmana's association, he came to the senses. In first case, Manthara, she influenced Kaikeyi and she never came to the senses. She completely, was spoiled by her, like that. Of course, later Kaikeyi, after Dashrath Maharaj's departure, she was very much lamenting and all. But then by that time, you can see that. They say, "Tab pachtaye kya hot hai jab chidiya chug gayi khed," like that. So, what is the point of lamentation later when you have spoiled everything? This way. So, she was completely influenced by Manthara. Here we see in case of Sugriva, he was influenced for some time by that circumstance, but then he was influenced by the circumstance, but then what happened is he came to the senses. He came to the senses by mercy of Lakshmanji. So Lakshmanji is compared there to a guru. This is how guru is. Sometimes in our own execution of Krishna consciousness, we forget the promise that we made. We forget the promise of service or the promise of sincerity that we have made to Guru. So then Guru or senior devotees, they come and remind us. Sometimes they may remind us by becoming angry also. But then point is, it's for our own benefit. Like here Lakshman is showing, he's playing the role of a guru. He is Adi Guru. Lakshman is anyway Adi Guru. So he is playing the role. So first case was complete influence by association. Second case is one was influenced, but then one came to the senses. By mercy of Guru, by that mercy which came in the form of Lakshmana. And then we see that Sugriva helped the Lord and the mission was accomplished, and Lord became so happy with Sugriva. Then he bestowed all his mercy on Sugriva also. So this is the second case. And then we come to the third case of association, which is Vibhishan. Vibhishan. So Vibhishan, he was in Lanka all throughout, right? He was in bad association. In Lanka, who was the devotee with Vibhishan? Did he have devotee association? Vibhishan was the only one who was a devotee there in Lanka. So surrounded by all bad association. And bad association means not some ordinary bad association, right? The baddest association, right? Who are the santas and mahantas around him? Ravana. देखो कैसे महंत लोग हैं. Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Khara, Dushana, Indrajit. So all such people are around him. But then we see that in all these things, did he get influenced by them? Did he get influenced by them like Kaikeyi got? No. Did he forget or get influenced by the circumstance like even Sugriva did? No. He just remained steadfast in all this condition. So, Vibhishan actually shows us the true character of a devotee. The Vibhishan, he is an ideal devotee because you see in all the circumstances, he neither got influenced by the bad association, nor did he forget his service. In fact, he rendered the best service to the Supreme Lord Ramachandra, right? Because he was the one who revealed how to kill Ravana. He was the one who revealed that particular thing. So, Vibhishana is an ideal character because even though conditions are so unfavorable, still he is maintaining his faith intact. Still he is not influenced at all by the association. So if we see example of Vibhishan, then in our own life, at least we are not surrounded by Ravana or such people, right? We may also have sometimes some non-favorable association, non-devotee association. The world around us may be not so favorable for our bhakti. But still we can say our condition and Vibhishan's condition, there is such a great difference. But still Vibhishan maintained that loyalty, love, devotion towards Ramachandra. So as devotees of Krishna, as devotees of Sri Ramachandra, we also value all the association that we have got, that we are not placed in such non-devotee association. So Vibhishan is teaching, if surrounded by non-devotees, Vibhishan maintained his loyalty and steadfastness. So if we are surrounded by devotees, then how much more we should be, or how much easily we should actually maintain our loyalty, our devotion, our enthusiasm to serve, like that. So in devotee association, actually, what reason is there to not feel enthusiastic or feel dull in bhakti and all? No. If only we are caught up in our own world, if we are hearing mind submissively, then we will feel like that. Otherwise, you look at every devotee, so enthusiastic, you can take so much inspiration, you can learn so much. And that's why we see that Lord Ramachandra blessed Bibhishan. Bibhishan was so much blessed by Sri Ramachandra. Not only in terms of Lord accepting his surrender, Lord accepting his himself as one of his own associates, but also in terms of, whatever was there to be bestowed, he made Vibhishan only the king of Lanka. Lord Ramachandra, he never wanted to be king of Lanka or like that. He made Vibhishan. So he bestowed upon Vibhishan not only pure devotional service, but everything from all sides, material well-being, spiritual well-being, everything, Lord Ramachandra took care in case of Vibhishan. So if we maintain our loyalty, so the Supreme Lord will certainly take care. This famous verse from Ramayana, Sakrideva prapannoyam tavasmi iti cha yachate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etad vratam mama. If Ramachandra, see, when Vibhishan was coming to surrender unto Ramachandra, so then some of the party, the monkeys, they were on the side, Are ye dushman kyun aa raha hai idhar? They were saying this person is coming as a spy probably. So they were telling Sugriva, and Sugriva wanted to tell to Rama that I am doubtful why this enemy Vibhishan is coming here. And Lord Ramachandra asked Sugriva, so Sugriva had that opinion. He said, I am doubtful about his intention. And Lord Ramachandra asked Hanuman also, Hanuman, what do you say? So Hanuman said, you look at the face of Vibhishan. He said, he is looking extremely peaceful, and he is looking so much secure and peaceful. I can tell that there is no kalmash in his heart. That was Hanuman. Hanuman was, he is most intelligent. He is a pandita. So he said, Ramachandra, my dear Lord, I can tell that he is coming with a very pure intention. But Sugriva was saying, no, these demons are very tricky, you don't know, like that. And then Lord, they were fighting, not fighting, but arguing like that. And then Lord Ramachandra, he did like this. Whatever was, there was no table, probably some stone was there. Like this he did. And he said, you are fighting over I should give him shelter or not? Because his intention is, we are not sure. You say that his intention is pure, I should accept him. Sugriv says his intention doesn't seem to be pure, I should not accept him. He said, note my words. At this moment, even if Ravana comes here and he comes in my shelter, I will forgive all his offenses and give him also shelter. So he said, so what to speak of Vibhishan? He said, this Vibhishan, he is my devotee. And Ramachandra said, I understand, he is coming with a very pure desire to help me out. So you see, that's Lord Ramachandra's nature. If Ravana would have come there, after offending Ramachandra so much, if Ravana would have come there, he was ready to forgive him and just accept him that as his servant. That's the nature of the Lord. So that verse says, if you just once say to the Supreme Lord, ki I am yours, Bhagwan main aapka hu. Like this, if we once also said to, we say like this only once even to Lord Ramachandra or Lord Krishna, he says, it is my vrata, it is my vow that I will never leave that person. So, tavasmi, tava asmi, aapka hu. Hey Bhagwan, main aapka hu. Aise. So, tavasmi, please say, tavasmi. 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 Hey Ram, tavasmi. Hey Ram, tavasmi. Hey Krishna, tavasmi. Hey Krishna, tavasmi. Krishna, I am yours. Rama, I am yours. And then Lord takes this vow that I will never ever give up this person now. Haribol. So that's the nature of Supreme Lord, like that. And we see that that's how he bestowed so much mercy on Vibhishan. So, in case of Vibhishan, that association never ever influenced him, bad association. So, you see out and out influence of association on Kaikeyi, sometime influence of association on Sugriva, and no influence of that bad association on Vibhishana. So this is the spectrum of associations during the Ramayana. So Ramayana is full of, so this is only association aspect. Like that you can talk about, my advice aspect, you can talk about so many other aspects, everything, like it's just full of so many characters and lessons and all. So actually this is our legacy that we have. See, we belong to such a tradition of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavat, and like that. So how much we should be, healthy pride of belonging to this tradition, right? Our scriptures, they are not mere story books or like that. These are profound wisdom books which are so relevant to the life, whether it is Bhagavat, whether it is Ramayana or like that. So today is the day where we, decide and commit to delve deeper into these books, deeper into these scriptures by doing Shravanam, by reading these scriptures and understanding them, so that our lives can become better. So that's the purpose actually why Lord appears in this world. As we began in the starting, I said that the only purpose of Lord is to, in this way, offer this wonderful opportunity. Last 1 hour you are just hearing spellbound, like you are hearing with such rapt attention. So this is the purpose for which Lord comes. Right? So our class is in this way, that principle hence proved. Right? Hence proved. So we don't have to do that Para Brahma Satchidananda and all that stuff. Here we are discussing wonderful Krishna Katha, wonderful chanting the holy names, and wonderful Krishna Prasad. Everything awaits. Jai. Thank you all very much for your attentive listening. Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki, Shri Rama Navami Maha Mahotsav ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Sitaram Bhagavan ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.